Okay, welcome back. Michael in for Marty. The guy that's in touch with all the videos and downtown stuff, Mad Max. And I know several of you are on hold want to talk about this downtown murder. It just has me. I just feel terrible that and now people are going to feel those optics and not have confidence in downtown. I hope you don't do that. But sometimes I just feel we take one step forward and two steps back. I don't understand why there's a 15-year-old brandishing a gun in downtown Pittsburgh in the middle of the night. I don't get it. And I'm sorry, 12:15 a.m. is the middle of the night. What the hell was he doing there? Kills a 17-year-old. Can you imagine? Wow. Mad Max, my man, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? Since I started the show, people are sending me some images of this. What are you seeing?
So Friday night, or actually Saturday, it popped up in my feed of this young man in the middle of this street by Fifth Avenue Place and the Market Square bus stop, running around in the middle of the intersection, pointing his hand at cars and people like he had a firearm in his hand. It's hard to tell by the video, but from all intents and purposes, it looks like gunplay, like he's brandishing a firearm. And this was on my feed a few hours before the shooting that happened at 12:15 a.m. So it shows that there's a pattern. That was allegedly, I looked at the video, the original video, the timestamp was 4:39 a.m. Friday night. So again, you have a 15-year-old out in the middle of the street. What looks like he's pointing a firearm at several people in vehicles on the intersection in the middle of the night. Why is that?
Why?
Where are the parents?
Where are the parents? Why is it? And listen, I keep thinking that, what if a young family is staying at any of our great hotels downtown, and they're like, oh, I can't sleep. Let's go for a walk. And they walk past that and hear the gunfire and see a kid. 15-year-old is a kid, is a kid. 15 years old, and I saw the video that you're talking about. And there are people at that bus stop, that Market Street bus stop, that look scared as hell.
Right. And I'm not saying that this should happen, but if that happens to the wrong person that happens to be armed, they're going to put that kid on a T-shirt. And it's not because they want to do that. It's because they feel that there's no other choice but to defend themselves against somebody that's potentially going to shoot them. So it's unfair to the citizens of Pittsburgh to allow this to continue. And you're putting people in a bad situation. You're going to force them to make a bad choice that's going to be bad for two people. The person that ends up getting shot because of being stupid, and the person that had to take their life because they felt threatened.
I don't disagree with you. I don't. And everything we're doing to improve downtown, do you understand? When I say one step forward, two steps back, this is the two steps back like crazy, in the sense that, we put more police downtown. We're trying. Huge employers are getting their employees back downtown, and then things like this. But what I don't understand is what a 15-year-old, and I know what a 15-year-old is. And shoots and murders a 17-year-old at 12:15 in the morning. That's insane.
And to your earlier point, we need to get Schumann back opened up, because there's no consequences for these kids. Oftentimes they're back out on the street before the ink dries in the police report, or they're at home with mommy and they're playing on Xbox or PlayStation before the ink dries on the police report.
We need to do a lot of things.
There's no accountability, Michael.
And that concerns me too. Mad Max, thanks a million. I appreciate that. Always. Look, get on the phone today. I am. Call your city council representative. There are a lot of times. Listen, I remember, how many years ago was that? Maybe 4 years ago, in the middle of the day, that shooting, that murder on Liberty Avenue. It was at 1:30 in the afternoon, the middle of the day. And city council just goes on about their business. just ignores it like it's no big deal. This is a big deal. It is. We want a vibrant downtown. We do. And I'm not, you know that I'm not a person, I don't go on the air bashing downtown. I won't do it. I eat there. I do business there. I love downtown Pittsburgh. We have our problems like any other cities, but for 12:15 in the morning, a 15-year-old killing a 17-year-old with a gun, and the video of that kid walking around pointing, whether it was his finger or having a gun at the bus stop, is scary as hell. And don't tell me it's not. 866-391-1020. News coming right up.